All right, everyone, we are back today. So we are going to talk about dovu, and that's spelled D-O-V-U. It is a sustainability and a verification infrastructure project rather than a payment coin. dovu, OS records and verifies credits, workflows, environmental claims, carbon credits, recycling credits, biodiversity credits, and other real world assets. So it runs on HBAR. So having said that, HBAR it's going to tokenize land and real estate hand in hand with Algorand. Tokenizing land, it's a key part of it, I believe. This is a more mid to back end good crypto for the future. I think it's a good project. I'm not saying it's not. Definitely going to cover it when you guys ask me to cover something, but I think it's good because HBAR is involved. I don't think HBAR would be involved with something that wouldn't do well. So I think I'll tell you guys the price of it and then where to buy it later. But yeah, I don't think taking a chance on something like this for like $10, $15, $20 is a bad thing. I'm going to buy a little bit of it. Not saying it's going to do anything in the beginning of crypto moving after regulations, but I think it'll be a good project. HBAR wouldn't be involved again if it wasn't good. So I think just looking for indications of things, that's a good indicator. Some of the relationships with crypto companies, it's connected with TRUST Trust, SOS or Saucer Swap, and the company that it is currently connected with is Jaguar Land Rover. So yeah, I think it's in the beginning stages, but I think it's off to a decent start, and it's working with some of the right indicating companies and working with HBAR. So I think that's huge. It is $1.1 billion worth of farmland assets with an estimated 41 million tons of CO2. It captures over 2.5 million acres. So yeah, they're going to work a lot on carbon credits and things that I mentioned earlier. Definitely how they're going to tokenize land is being smart with doing so, and then the land turns around and it's tokenized, and then it creates more value in the coin of dovu, hand in hand with moving it with Hedera, which is it's inexpensive to move. Working with them, they did work with Ethereum, but they did cut that off in May of this year, so they are now fully working with HBAR. And finally, guys, you guys can check them out on dovu.earth. That's their website. It's a good website, has a good amount of information, and I think definitely they're like into the future. Like, they're ahead of the game with tokenized land and focusing on what they're going to be tokenizing. I think having, 2.5 million acres, I would say there's indicators that they're not going to be going away. So definitely take a look at their website and definitely do the research. Look into them. Like I say with everything, just look into it all, because it's going to be valuable. I believe working with HBAR and tokenizing land and tokenizing certain types of things in the land, I think it's key. And finally, you guys can buy dovu on Kraken for 0.002 cents. So very inexpensive. You're taking a small chance on something that has a great opportunity for a future. So $10, $15, $20, I'd say, go for it. I think it's a good idea. I don't think HBAR is going to work with them if they don't think they're going to be a valuable company to work with tokenizing land, which is what HBAR focuses on. So there you go. Looking for indicators, knowing what the financial cryptos do, and then the companies that they will be working with and how they will value companies they do work with, and this is one of them. So there you go. Again, guys, appreciate you guys watching the videos and commenting. I really appreciate the support, and definitely like the video and share it with all your friends and family. And I will be dropping the next video. I'll just drop a short on the video, and the crypto will be covering tomorrow. The next 3 or 4 videos will be on BlackRock partners. So these coins are going to be really important, and a lot of them, you know, will be connected with Google, Nvidia, SpaceX, you know, Elon Musk, BlackRock. Those are the companies you want to indicate who's partnered up with them, who's working with them. So there you go. I will drop that short later today, and look for that. And then probably, again, this is coming from a subscriber, so it's another coin that we're going to be looking into, and it is a BlackRock partner. So definitely look for this particular crypto tomorrow to be connected to the next 3 or 4 videos, because it will be. So there you go. I think it's kind of it's good timing to move into this, because these are going to be valuable opportunities when things are cheaper, right? So you want to take a chance on some of these things, because when you're working with BlackRock, I don't think you're going to go wrong. Again, personal beliefs aside, yeah, whatever. But when it comes to financially, I think you guys already know. We know who to look for. We're starting to get into a groove of how I'm highlighting companies that are going to work with these cryptos, and which ones you guys should be investing in. So appreciate your guys' time again, and drop the video later. You guys have a great rest of your day.